everybody. Good night. I'm happy to show you a couple of features on the back office tonight. Maybe you have used them, but maybe there's little things that you haven't seen. So I'm going to share my screen right now. 1 second. And I hope that you can see it right now, the back office. Let me start playing the presentation. This is the homepage of our home office. And what I want to show you specifically is the genealogy report. It's right here where the arrow is. And when you click on it, it will bring you to a page that it looks like this. It will have your ID, your name, which right now is blurred, your phone, and your personal volume, your group volume, your organizational volume, and this little number here, which is your downline. Let me start by showing you what it would look if we were to click, for example, on the TV or personal volume. If you click on that number, the 67755, it will bring you to a screen where it will give you the breakdown of how that number is coming about. It's showing you what distributors place orders to come up with the 67755. So, and the group volume and organizational volume works the same way, that if you click on them, it will give you the detail to see where those numbers are coming from. Another very important thing here, I'm going back to the previous page, is where it says DL or downline. It will tell you how many distributors or consultants you have on your first level. In this case, for this example, this person has 299 distributors on the first level. Oh. If we were to click on that 299, it will bring us a list with the 299 consultants that make that list. And when you're on this report, if you were to click on any of the headings, it will sort by that column. So if you click on name, it will be alphabetical. For this example, I'm gonna click on, I think I did an organizational volume. I'm gonna sort to see who has the most volume. And then it will show me the highest first, 136. Again, you can also search for somebody or sort by any column. Now, this is what is very important. If you wanted to see detail about a particular distributor, you will click on their ID. And when you click on the ID, it will bring this screen where it will show you the picture of the person, if we have it on file, their personal information, phone number, address, what orders they place recently. I think it shows you the last 4 months. It will show you the dates and the amount of each of the orders that they place. If you go to volumes, it will tell you the volumes for the person for the last year, I believe. So you can see the history of what they're doing. And the last tab is products. It will show you what products this person has been ordering. So if you need to call them up, for example, you have an idea on what products they are. And this is very helpful. Any questions about that report before I move to another category? Or Steve, if you want to add something that I didn't mention?
Actually, that was perfect. I mean, it's what's really cool is when you click on their ID number, that's valuable information. And before you make that phone call to follow up with somebody, it gives you some perspective as to what they're taking, you know, how often they're taking it. Maybe they're not taking, maybe you look at it and you can see that they're not ordering on a consistent basis, and maybe they're not an automatic reorder. Maybe they don't know anything about ARO dollars. Also on the page you had before that showed the downline, you clicked on the downline, it shows people's ARO dollars. If you look in the ARO dollar column, so maybe you pick the phone. It's just a great tool. This whole back office is spectacularly good if you're helping people. I mean, you look at that one person has $241 worth of free product coming to them. I mean, they don't know that maybe. And maybe another ones that got 350 just on this one page. So it's very, very work. It's just a great tool. So that's all I have to say. You covered pretty much everything as far as I'm concerned. And the important thing to get into the organization to find out, and maybe there's somebody doing something that you need to know about. When you click on that DL, it shows their number of people in their downline, and you can kind of dig down and find out if there's somebody that maybe needs some help. You never know. So I think that's what you did was perfect. Thank you.
Right, and the example that we were seeing, remember that we click on the 299 for the downline and it brought these numbers. You can do the same again and keep clicking. Like on the first person, they have 136 distributors. If you click on it, then it will give you the detail for those peoples. And if you have a large organization, you keep going and drilling until you get to the bottom of it. Now I want to show you a couple of more things. When you're on the home page, here where it says resources, this will take you to the place where we keep forms or calls, videos, but only for distributors, not necessarily for your customer. They're mainly for distributors. And I'm going to show you what it looks like. Let me just share that screen with you. So if I click on resources, it will take me to this page. And like you see, we have business materials with policies and procedures, social network policy, Monday night opportunity call. If you want to be on the call, there's a form. We have business forms, calls, which is quite a few. Steve likes this section a lot. He's always asking me to add calls to it. We have educational flyers. And we also have the product flyers, which are very important. I can show you one, for example, for Super Join Complete. If you click on it, it will bring you all of the information for Super Join Complete. And these are really nice flyers that you can share with your customers. Also, we have what we are calling bodywiseinfo.com. I don't know how many of you are familiar with it. But on this site, if you just go to your browser and type bodywiseinfo.com, it will take you to it. Let me go there. And this is more a site where you can invite your leads, your potential customers, and you can share calls and videos with them. We have all types of good and it's separated by categories: immune health, essential nutrition, anti-aging, etc., weight loss. We have quite a few videos with Dr. Jack, and we have also audios. Let me give you an example. When they have the little play, it's a video. And when it's an audio, it has this long line on the bottom, and you can just listen to the audio. We're always adding to this site, so it's something that you can continue to visit and see new things. Anything else, Steve, that you want to add about this?
This is, again, a great tool. And the good news is, as you said, you are adding, as we do calls, you do add these to this playlist, if you would. So it's continuing to put on good information. I know Jean had mentioned earlier that, you know, she didn't know how to explain something. One of the things that's really kind of nice, Jean, is you're able to, Rolo, I don't know if you've got it up there on Essential Nutrition, if that'll show up, but you can just refer people to this. And there's just excellent clips and information here. Dr. Jocks did a whole bunch of them. And that you can send people to, and they can get some sort of an idea about our products. So you don't have to be a biochemist to really explain the product to people. It is a good idea to follow up with them and see what they think about it. And then if they have any questions, and you can always call John Paul and he can answer all your nutritional questions in the world. So no problem.
I also wanted to mention that in case, if you want to have in more depth look at the back office, I will be happy to have a call with you, a one-on-one, so we can look at your specific back office. It's hard to show everything when I have to blur the information because it belongs to someone else. But if we're on the phone just with you and we're looking at yours, then we can get into a lot of detail. So feel free to send me an email or talk to John Paul about it, and we can schedule something.
Rolo, can I ask you a quick question? When you had the dashboard up, could you go back to that? Did you show the whole dashboard, or did you just show what you pictured up there? In other words, can we go down to where the auto ship box is that shows what's on your auto ship?
I did not take a snapshot of that, so we cannot see that.
Okay, just FYI, everybody, that you can customize your auto ship. You can go down there and open it up and then click edit, and you can change your credit card, you can change the date, you can change the product. So you, rather than having to call Bodywise, you can actually do it yourself if you choose to.
Yeah. And since you mentioned auto ship, something that is coming up maybe in the next couple of weeks, it will be the ability to have auto ships that run every 2 months or every 3 months. As you know, right now, we only have auto ships for monthly, but we're going to add the 2 months or 3 months. So if you have somebody that wants to order the AMPM's 270, but is single, and they want it every 3 months, you can just put them on an ARO that runs every 3 months, and they will get the product.
So that's like one person can have 2 different AROs.
Exactly.
Okay.
Having said that, also, Rolo, I wanted you to do this presentation because I'm not sure that many people are really familiar with the kind of features and how good the back office has become, or bwinfo.com. You know, the videos, the audios. There's a lot of material there, and so I wanted to call to everyone's attention. You know that this is really a great back office now with some really updated technology for everyone to use. And Steve, as I'm listening to you and Rolo sort of talk to each other and ask questions and responses, you know, I just want to repeat to everyone, it wasn't an accident that Steve got this award recently as the most valuable distributor for 2020-21. Of course, he's been doing it for years. And I'd say he's been most valuable for many, 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 many years. But anyway, congratulations again on that award, Steve. It just listening to you tonight, how knowledgeable you are and how you communicate so well about, and the passion you have for the products and what it does to assist people's health. It just comes through. And I just want to recognize you again for your service to the company and also what you're doing to keep people in better health. So thank you so much for that.
I appreciate that, Bill. Thank you very much.